One of the main reservations people have about signing up for a platform like Trade the Grade, where you get actionable ideas every day based on high impact analyst upgrades and downgrades, is that they create gaps and nobody wants to chase stocks. You don't want to chase a stock that's gapping higher because you think, well, maybe most of the move is already baked in and it's probably going to pull back from the gap and it's going to be hard to trade, or vice versa to the downside on a downgrade, right? Maybe you're one of them. Well, with this new addition to Trade the Grade, traders, I want you to get super excited because what we're going to do is fix that problem for you. Okay, so the way you access it is you go to Trade the Grade and you log in. If you're not a member yet, of course, you can sign up. And then you'll go right here to Analyst Hot Sheet, this second tab right here in the middle. And then now at the top of your screen, what you're going to see is a new section called Second Chance Entries. So if I hover over that question mark, it's going to give you a quick explainer as to what it is. So basically, it's either A or A plus rated setups past 5 trading days that have pulled back from their peak. So that if it's a upgrade bullish, that would be pulled back from the peak to the upside. Or if it's a downgrade, a bearish action, that would be basically a bounce back from the initial drop it had after the downgrade or the price target cut. So these basically offer you a second chance entry window so that you can take the trade maybe on day +1, +2, +3 from the analyst action, because a lot of times these actions can create trades that are nice swing trades for multiple days, sometimes even a few weeks. So there's no reason to only look at that same day's analyst actions if you're a trader, right? Because basically you want an opportunity that gives you edge, and this is another way to do it outside of looking at the same day's analyst actions. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep this video pretty short because this is a pretty straightforward feature. But if you go right here and you click long, so let's say you're only a bullish trader. I like to primarily trade bullish setups. I'm not really a bearish guy, although I will put on some puts from time to time and short some stuff. But if I just want to look at longs, what I can do is it'll show me from the last 5 days A and A plus setups. If I want to go to A plus only, there might not be any, right? So A and A plus setups from the last 5 days that have had somewhat of a substantial move after that analyst action came out, but now have pulled back. Okay, so ICHR is the first one. If you hover over it, it's going to pull up this card right here, and it's going, if you mouse over this purple pulsing dot right here, this is the date where the analyst upgrade occurred. Okay, so you can see the stock has moved. There's still 11% to go to the target of the analyst. The price target change was from 30 to 52. All right, and it peaked at 15% higher from this analyst action, but now is only up 8% since that analyst action. Okay, so it gives you an idea. Okay, well, maybe I might be able to take this one for a trade if you choose to. Okay, so that's how that works for the longs. And then you go down the line and you can look at any of these top 5. So for now it's just 5. We may expand it so you can see more results in the future, but for now 5 is plenty. All right, and then the short list, same thing. So Monday.com is one of the software stocks that's been getting hit. So if you hover over the ticker here, you can see the last 30 days have been pretty straight down. This is where the analyst downgrade occurred right here, and you can see the stock has drifted even lower. And the price target did get cut, but it's a little bit higher than where the stock is now just because the stock has gotten creamed. But you can see it's down. It was down as much as 10% after this analyst action, and now it's only down 4.8% as of Friday's closing bell. All right, so potentially this gives you an opportunity to get short without having to chase it, that day of the analyst downgrade when it most likely had the extension lower, right? So pretty straightforward feature. And then of course down here in the analyst hot sheet, you can do a lot of back testing and see what stocks move the most after analyst actions such as upgrades and downgrades, price target changes, and or a combination of both.